that we can do that, but the Speaker knows the agency of this matter, and she appreciates the agency of this matter. And that's why there was a huge debate, as it were, whether it must be a joint committee or ad hoc committee, two from, and ultimately we found each other, and we are where we are. So we will actually pursue the line of starting as soon as possible. It's very important. It cannot be postponed anymore. Children are being killed in Mitchell's Plain by guns that are supplied by police. We can stop that killing now. Women are being raped. Women are being violated. Police do not do anything because people have got political connection with syndicates. So we don't want that. Mkhwanazi is a hero. For a man to go outside the established protocols to do what he did was to put his body on the line. That's what a man does. Whether you agree with him or not, it doesn't matter. But he played a very, very important role in exposing the rot, and it is our turn now, as a country, not as politicians, to deal with this matter. The country must pay a closer attention. One, that Mkhwanazi doesn't get victimized. Mkhwanazi's contract is coming to an end in December. If anything, they must advertise that post now. And then he must reapply and get reappointed again, so that he can finish this tax. Thugs, I don't mean those criminals. I mean these ones we sit with here in parliament. Our problem starts here. Yeah. Mkhwanazi must arrest from here. But if we allow this thing to go and Mkhwanazi's contract is finished, they're not going to appoint him. Because they all say Mkhwanazi, Mkhwanazi, praise him, Mkhwanazi, Mkhwanazi. At the corners, they don't like the man. Or you, this one is going to lock us up, all of us here. If they love Mkhwanazi and they think he's playing an important role, advertise the position so that Mkhwanazi can apply while he's still there, because it's coming to an end. That thing takes, 3 months or even more to get appointed into that responsibility. We are at a point where we cannot afford to lose Mkhwanazi. We are at a point where we cannot afford to lose Mkhwanazi. Somehow, he needs to be retained into the force. And somehow, he needs to be elevated to a national responsibility. Because KwaZulu-Natal has become too small for him. Western Cape needs Mkhwanazi to come and deal with these crimes that are supported by DA, funded DA by money of drugs and gangsterism. That's why they can't deal with it. You think this thing is going to eat the ANC alone? Even the DA is going to be shown in those things. Because we're not only looking for Sibiya or Masemola. Any rot of the police must come. Anyone with information must come. And those are the people we must protect. So we are happy that the process has started. We sponsored that view. They fought against it. Those journalists who are in parliament will tell you in that police committee, our DSG has been in the forefront of ensuring that this matter is dealt with in the manner we've done yesterday. And we're very happy that it is now given a green light, and then we'll deal with these matters. Well, commissions of inquiry are used by politicians to delay a matter that can be resolved now. They use commissions to make you forget what is the real issue. I mean, if you have to remember Zondo Commission, that was the most useless, expensive commission because they were buying time. By the time Zondo finished, you all don't even remember how the Guptas look like. They are gone. So, at least the parliamentary one, we've got control over it. And the parliamentary one is not constituted by lawyers and some senior counsels. No, it's parliamentarians who are already getting paid for doing what we're going to do. We're not coming at an extra cost. So save the country and fire Mkhunu, allow police to investigate and arrest any wrongdoing, and allow Parliament to play its oversight role. That's all we need. So, but this commission, we has established it, that's fine. Let's proceed with it. But I can tell you, knowing him, is using this commission to delay the truth. We will be done in no time. When we submit our report, they are going to say the commission is still busy. You can't make those recommendations. The president can't implement those recommendations. The commission is still busy. That commission will not take less than 2 years. Minimum. And then Mkhwanazi leaves in December. Commission takes 2 years. By the time you say Mkhwanazi, people will, who's that? Who's that? For what is his claim to fame? Because in 6 months' time, they're going to forget about it. But if you keep him in the force, his presence in the force keeps this matter alive. So we plead and we're making a call that Mkhwanazi must be retained in the force. And we fully support him. Where a criminal shoots at the police must drop those criminals. Must not play with them. This thing of Kachalia, he doesn't know what we're dealing with there on the ground. He doesn't know what we're dealing with. Aloof, lost touch with the ground. He says, no, police must not. No. Hey, we're in trouble. We're in trouble. The criminals have taken over our streets. There is no longer time to negotiate with a thug. If they shoot at the police must shoot to kill. They must not play with thugs. Criminals here in South Africa must know that time for being a criminal and having political protection has come to an end. You must all surrender. Take all those drugs and go and flush them. Because your protection is exposed. There's no one who's going to protect you. You kill people, you kill prominent artists. You don't get arrested because you're enjoying favor from politicians. That time has come to an end. People like Kat Nhlanhla must rot in jail. What kind of a gentleman plans an assassination on a girlfriend? On a girlfriend. I don't even know which Nkabi agreed to that assignment, because the Nkabis don't kill women. Don't kill women. They tell you, hey, we don't kill women. So, to kill that he was in charge. He felt like nobody can do anything because he's the most powerful. And I'm told he wants to sing. He must sing. Very important. He must sing and reveal these people one by one. Because as they were rating him and doing all sorts of things, he started sending messages apparently to people saying, no, I pay you, do what you have to do to stop this thing. I'm being harassed by police. He thinks he's special. He didn't know that the political killing task team is going to come for him. That one doesn't work whether you've got a protection or not. Once they've got their facts, you wake up in the morning in pajamas, floor, go down on your floor. Can you imagine Kenny Kunena with that stomach, floor, on the floor? They don't play. Hey, I'm MMC, high floor. We'll see that thing of MMC later. Bloody thug. So those ones are not for any politician. If you think that's why they are killing that team. If you think that team favors politicians, is scared of politicians, you must ask one politician called Kenny Gunen. Floor, down. When he finishes there, he calls his boss. I was on the floor. Okay, which police officer does that to you? Political killing task team. Doesn't play that one. We must protect it. We must allow it to exist to deal with dangerous criminals, especially those who kill our people. We needed that political task team to deal with those who killed Makata. I heard someone saying yesterday, the people who kill Makata, they're not allowed to speak. No. The political task team is the one that has made it possible for those people who are arrested for killing Magata to speak. Because those people wanted to speak long time ago. And they took their first statements to prosecutors. That's another area where we've got problems. And those prosecutors said, leave, this thing doesn't make sense, leave this thing. That man has been wanting to talk. I am now trying to get the lawyers to help him to talk some more, because he says he's got a lot to reveal. He needs a lawyer. He reached out to me, that killer. Said, I need help. I want to tell the truth, and I want to tell the full truth. Every time I approach these prosecutors, NPA, they suppress what I want to say. We need the truth. Because they said they were transported by a police vehicle. They said the AK-47 and all of that was bought with state money that was used to kill Magata. We may not talk about that case of Magata, but we're deeply involved to get to the bottom of it. We have always known that he's going to speak. And even the arrest of the killers of AKA, I spoke in public and I said, this Mkhwanazi, we love him, and the next thing, he doesn't arrest the people who have killed AKA. He reached out to me. He said, I don't want to talk much. I just want my actions to speak for me. Because if you say you're losing confidence, that's hurtful. Knowing what I know and what I'm doing, it will look like I'm not doing my job. Wait, you will see. I don't want to talk. It didn't take 2 weeks. He dropped those people. He arrested them. And some more arrest is going to happen in that AKA's killing. Some more. You will see. That some more was also benefiting from political favoritism, protection. So we should expect that more people are going to be arrested and more information will come out of that case of AKA. We expect more arrest on the DJ Somebody's case as well. So we're very happy that we are where we are. There's no coup. No one is planning any coup here. And no government must speak loosely about coup. Because you are trying to silence us. What coup are you talking about? There's no coup here. Since when does speaking the truth being called a coup? When you expose rot, you are told we detected a coup. It's not true. There's no coup. You are going to be removed democratically. There's no soldier or police going to do anything here. They are just going to expose you. That's all. So we must not be lied to by people who want to protect the rot that actually there is a planned coup in South Africa. There is no planned coup. There is a planned commission of inquiry and ad hoc committee. That is not coup. That is the process to arrive at the truth. Thank you.